want to do a video over the Legacy Model X power meter usage, all that kind of stuff. You'll also see there's multiple errors going on the center of the screen. Got a charge inverter issue. These cars used to have 3 inverters on them. They only make them with 2 now. One of my 3 inverters has gone out, so that's an error. And then my FSD computer's having a problem, so it wants me to install new power. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is on that right hand side. You can see the power meter. See where it dips, goes up into the orange where it's drawn out of the battery, and then dips down green when it's charging. So it's a lot like the Model 3 and Y meter that goes up and down on the side of the screen, but this one, goes into the circle. Some of the things to point out is sometimes you'll see dashed lines on it. And those dashed lines mean either the battery, either the battery is too warm to take a charge, too cold to take a charge, or too low to provide power to the batteries. So if the dash is on the top, up in this space up here, oftentimes that means that the battery is too cold or too hot or too low of a charge to give you power. On the bottom, on the regeneration meter, either your state of charge is too high, meaning it can't regenerate power and put it into your battery because your battery's already full, or the battery is too cold, so it won't generate power into a cold battery. And that's all preservation of the battery, because if you charge an extremely cold battery, it damages it. That also is true about drawing power out of a cold battery, just less or so. Meaning you can discharge a cold battery, you just won't get as much power out of it. You will lose like 2/3, well, I don't know if it loses 2/3, but like 1/3 of its total power. I should make another video on that. It's pretty interesting, because when the liquid in the battery gets too cold, it just doesn't flow well, so you lose your capacity. But yeah, so when your battery's cold, you'll lose quite a bit of your total battery capacity out of that battery. So that's pretty much the battery meter. If you got dashes on the bottom or on the top, it's one of 3 states: too hot, too cold, or too charged. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any other questions on it. You can kind of see the average watt usage graph kind of in the middle of the screen, or the middle of the circle, right, showing how much power you've used over the last 30 miles. If that's up and down a lot, it just means you've been driving driving inconsistently, I guess you could say, or a lot of hard stops and starts. You'll see mine's, fairly flat, at least for the last little while. You see that bump on the left-hand side? That's when I was getting onto a freeway. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful. Let me know.